Hi, I'm Kim Bailey from Bailey's Catering, and we are going to do some barbecue baby back ribs. You know, I love ribs every which way, and there's not much better than grilling ribs outside. But for a quick and easy rib, a baby back rib is awesome, and you can do it inside, and it just takes minutes. And if you want to do it this way, then finish them off on the grill, you can. And I'm going to show you how. For baby back ribs, I use a dry rub. For the standard St. Louis ribs or the larger ribs, I do a wet rub. And I'll show you that some other time. And remember, I'm going to give you on the blog 3 different barbecue sauces. A Carolina sauce, a balsamic barbecue sauce, and then my traditional favorite, a good Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. You'll love them all. So I'm going to show you how to prepare the baby back ribs. First, you want a good Danish baby back ribs. This is what we use in the restaurant. So always it's got a lot of meat, also has some fat on there, but you are really going to enjoy it. Then prepare your dry rub. And don't forget, we're going to give you the exact measurements, so you don't need to write anything right now. Oh, I just love ribs. We got some brown sugar, some black pepper, some salt, some onion powder, garlic powder. Now, I use the dry powders as opposed to the actual ingredients. Just has a little more bite to it. It keeps the dryness, and it's perfect. Some cumin, some cayenne pepper, and last of all, some chili powder. I know we're not making chili here, but at the same time, it's got a really good flavor. Now, you just mix all that in, you make sure it's all perfectly in, and then you just cover that meat with it. And it is awesome, absolutely incredible. Now the thing is, in preparing ribs, you want to make sure you have the dry rub completely on it and press it down because I like that flavor. The other thing is, just marinate it and let that sit for, I'd say, at least 2 hours. You can even do it the night before. Then you put it in a hotel pan like this. It could be a casserole dish. It's got to be long enough because you don't want to overcrowd them. You're putting it in the pan, and then you're basically cooking it at 325 degrees. And they could take, depending on how many that you have, an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'd say 2 hours is a really good time. But don't forget, you want to make sure that you put aluminum foil over the pan and crimp it really good so no air can get in there. Then, when they are done, they are going to look just like this without the sauce on them. So these have already been cooked. And then I'm a sauce guy. I like lots of sauce. I'm going to paint it on there until it's great. You do it on both sides, and then you put it back into a hot oven about 450 degrees. Now these are done. You're not cooking it. You're just making sure that the sauce really sticks to those ribs. That's when you can, instead of putting it back into the oven, you can put them on the grill for the last 5 or 10 minutes. Make sure that that grill has those coals beautifully gray and not so hot that it's going to flame up. It probably won't flame up anyway. And these ribs are absolutely perfect. So what's better on a Saturday afternoon with a good Jack and Coke, having some ribs, and then eating them? You know, I love my baby back ribs. I love my baby back ribs.